morning, Greater Piney Grove, and welcome to another edition of GNN, the Grove News Network. I'm Candace Pendergrass. Today is Sunday, February 18th, and here are your weekly announcements. Today, we are celebrating Christian Education Sunday, and we welcome our guest speaker, Dr. Mark Croston. Dr. Mark Croston is a sought-after conference presenter and revival preacher. One of the many highlights of Dr. Croston is after 26 years of successful pastoral ministry, he transitioned to serve as National Director of Black Church Partnerships at Lifeway Christian Resources in Nashville, Tennessee. He lives by these words: "Nobody can minister to his fellow man when he is unwilling to deny himself in order to create the space where God can do his work." Let's welcome Dr. Mark Croston to the Grove. If you are interested in donating blood on Sunday, February 25th, please sign up immediately following this service in the narthex to give the gift of life. What are you sacrificing during Lent season? During the Lent season, join us each Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the chapel for our weekly Lent prayer service. All are welcome to attend. Join the Grove Civic and Social Action Commission this coming Friday, February 23rd at 7 p.m. in the Worship Center as we host renowned preacher, bestseller author, Reverend Dr. Tony Evans and the AND campaign at the Frontline Discipleship. We hope you can attend and support our Civic and Social Action Commission. For more information, please contact or see Minister Justin Gibney. Join our senior pastor next month on Sunday, March 18th, as we travel to Lynette, Alabama for the installation of Reverend Dr. Jesse Walker. Also on Sunday, March 25th, we will travel to Athens, Georgia and participate in the church anniversary for Hill First Baptist Church. If you are interested in traveling with our church bus to Alabama and Athens, tickets are $15 per person per destination. For more information and to secure your payment, please stop by the bookstore immediately following this service. Brothers and sisters of the Grove, do you want to grow spiritually as a person, grow in your parenthood, or even as a godly person through discipleship and biblical practices? We are excited this Tuesday we present our First Brotherhood Men's Ministry and Sisterhood Women's Ministry Tuesday evening Bible study and fellowship from 7 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. and each third Tuesday of every month in the Family Life Center. Pastor Flippin will be teaching the brothers each month and Reverend Virginia Johnson will be teaching the sisters. Come with empty buckets to be filled. Monthly topics and discussions will primarily focus on spiritual growth, family life, marriage, singleness, and growth through discipleship and biblical principles. All are welcome to attend, and free childcare will be available in the children's ministry area. Grove family, we are excited. On Sunday, March 4th, is our great day of faith giving. Our senior pastor's sermon will be on faithfully giving of our time, our talent, and our treasure, because God makes all things possible. We hope to see you on this special Sunday. That concludes our weekly broadcast. I'm Candace Pendergrass, and I leave you with a Black History moment from Minister Justin Gibney.
Good morning, Greater Piney Grove. I'm Minister Justin Gibney, and I'll be bringing you your Black History moment. It's very important, and this is something I take very seriously, because we must understand the significant role that our people have played throughout history, and more importantly, how God has worked through our people to build his church over time. This morning, I'll be discussing the African influence on Christianity. Whether we're in the barbershop or in academic settings, or sometimes even with family, we hear people say, brothers and sisters who are outside of the faith, that Christianity is the white man's religion. The suggestion here is that Africans were first exposed to Christianity through slave masters and the transatlantic slave trade. However, that's a false narrative. It simply cannot be supported by historical facts. Now, American Christianity has certainly been impacted by some of the preferences and prejudices of Eurocentric thinking, particularly evangelical fundamentalism and also liberal Christianity, which is a product of the European Enlightenment. But Christianity in its essence and root is far from the white man's religion. The only way that someone could make such an uninformed statement is if they're only dealing with modern history. And the relationship between Africa and Christianity goes far past modern history. Brilliant scholars like Lisa Fields, Vincent Bantu, and Pastor Eric Mason delve into this subject in great depth. And I suggest that you look them up because most of what you'll be hearing comes from their great work. The fact of the matter is, Christianity was thriving in Africa centuries before it grew in Northern Europe. A good portion of the first 1,000 years of the church occurred in Africa. In the 6th century, yes, the 6th century, places like Egypt, Nubia, and Ethiopia were predominantly Christian. Northern Europe didn't become predominantly Christian until the 9th century. From nearly the beginning, Christianity was present in Egypt. The earliest biblical fragments were found in Egypt. It was a fragment from the Gospel of St. John. Brothers and sisters in Ethiopia were depicting Jesus and other biblical figures with afros and black skin since the 5th century. These figures were not depicted with European features until many, many centuries afterwards. Egypt and black bishops played a central role in the Council of Nicaea. The Bishop of Alexandria was one of the main influences on the council. Bishop Athanasius was a key to defeating what was called the Arian heresy, which dealt with the relationship between God and Jesus. And now, lastly, the theologian and philosopher St. Augustine of Hippo was a black man from what is now called Algeria. His teachings about grace and salvation planted the seeds for the Protestant Reformation. Martin Luther listed his influences like this: number 1, the Bible; number 2, St. Paul; and number 3, St. Augustine. Blacks played a huge role in the development of Christianity. So next time someone comes to you saying that it's the white man's religion, you can hit them with the facts. God bless you.
Please continue to be a part of the Greater Piney Grove social media by liking and checking in our Facebook page, the Greater Piney Grove Baptist Church, by sharing our worship service on our Facebook page during morning service, by following us on Twitter and Instagram at The Grove ATL, and by downloading our Grove app for free in your iTunes and Google Play Store. For more information and to view what's happening at The Grove, log on to our website, greaterpineygrove.com.